All right, so pretty much I'm just looking at the charts. I have been trading US 30 only for some time now, for a few weeks. And I know most people know me as First Lady Harmonic because harmonics is usually 90% of how I used to trade. I still trade the harmonics. Um, but lately I have been just doing some different things as far as my trading is concerned. Some people know that you get bored trading the same thing after a while and you kind of want to switch it up. And so that is what I have done. I haven't really done anything different, but just went back to basics. And so I wanted just to put this video out on particularly what that means. For me, back to basics is basically trading, structure, and price action. I have a few indicators on my chart right now, just a couple of EMAs. And then as you can see plotted out here, I have some quarters points, some support and resistance. It's pretty much the quarters theory on here. Let me just get a spotlight here. Okay, so you see the support and resistance whole numbers. I have them in increments of wholes and halves, and then once we get to the actual quarters, I will implement them on there. But let's get down to what I see right now. So I use my 200 EMA to show me the overall trend. So on the 1 hour, we're looking at pretty much a downtrend. We have both my EMAs as well going into a downtrend. I use multiple different ones. I've been trying different ones out. The 36 usually is my counter trend or pullback, and I have a 36 and I have a 13. So this would be my 36 and then my 13. So let's go to the 4 hours. The 4 hours, excuse me. Okay, so from a 4 hour perspective, let me just take off this, I'm gonna leave that right there. From a 4 hour perspective, we are currently in an uptrend because we're making higher highs and higher lows. We have a higher high and we have a higher low. We have a higher high. We haven't made the high low as of yet. But looking currently what price is, we have the crossover of my 36 and my 13, and we are up under the 200. So I'm looking for some selling pressure, probably to come down. Excuse me, boss, you have a text message in this area here. Probably looking for it to come down to either 22.5 or 2300. So for right now, currently, you want to trade what you see. Currently, if I'm looking for a sell, from a 1 hour perspective, I see a sell. We have a sell. We have a lot of wicks. We made a lower high, and looks like we're about to make an evening star pattern. If this closes below this here, and currently we are sitting at a level of support for 23.5 actually. So I'm just waiting to see what is going to happen here. If I go down to the 15-minute chart, as we can see, we have made our lower high and we're starting to drop. So let's just take a sell and go from there. Normally what I like to do is wait for a break in structure, a retest, and then a drop down. So that's what I'm going to do on my live account. But from this perspective here, I'm just showing you nice price action. And how I'm reading this is we made a low, we made a lower high because it's lower than this high here. Then we made a higher low, and then we came back up and we made a lower high, a higher low. Well, actually we did a retest. We did another retest, but we kind of broke above this particular higher low, but it's still lower than here. And we have a chart pattern here, reversal pattern, and we should be heading down. We have the cross, or when my two EMAs are close together, it closed below, And so we can just take this down. 2350 will be our next one. But I'm looking for price to come down. You have a text message. Price to come down at least past this area here. But my phone's going off. Come down and then come back up, make a lower high, breaking structure, and then I'll take it all the way down. But that's how I'm looking at this from the standpoint. Usually the 4 hour is where I will start to take some interest. So at 4 hour we have a bullish, actually we have a Marubozu, an engulfing candle. So I would mark off right where price is from the 4 hour, where I closed at, and then I would head back to the 15 minutes and look for some type of broken structure. So up here is a little, it's a nice little sniper entry possibly here. But technically what I would want to happen is I want price to do this. So this line represents the close of the candle on the 4 hour. So I'm looking for price to do this, to come back down. You see it made a lower high. I'm looking for price to come down, probably to here, and come back and do a retest of this. And then once that happens, I'll look for some type of price action and then take it all the way down. Because we still are in a selling situation. Now, what price may do from this point here, it may come up here, it may come down here, and come up here, and then drop. Who knows? And this would be an even better entry. This is more of an aggressive entry. So we'll see. But I'm really looking for a break here and then a retest. And this would be more of a conservative entry to get in. So pretty much that is the basics of price action and structure, and along with a couple of EMAs. So hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up.